Hey guys, so I did my top 10 best MP figures, but there's always a catch with this stuff. Now we gotta go to the bottom 5 worst. I couldn't think of a bottom 10, to be honest with you, but these 5 are not my favorite figures. So 2 of these, to be fair, are from an older period, but actually 3 of these are from an older period, but doesn't mean they're great. Doesn't mean they get a pass. So at number 5, we're starting off with MP06 Skywarp. It would have been MP03 Starscream, but I don't have that. I have Skywarp. So the thing about this mold in general is, first off, why? Why is it the samurai armor? His head is really small. He's got all this extra junk that we just don't need. He can't stand. That's why I have him on the stand. The only reason he's not higher on the list is because his jet mode actually looks really good. Other than that, this figure has aged horribly. Even the MP11 version hasn't aged that well, but it's better than this. So, he's at number 5. Number 4, we have a pretty recent guy, and he didn't make it on this list until recently because of how much he pissed me off. MP05 Bumblebee. I used to defend this guy. I did. Until his human companion cracked in half during the video, and his foot cracked on me during the video. Now, to give him some credit, why he's not higher, he looks amazing from the front. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, some figures have backpacks, like MP44, but his is practical. It actually doesn't look like a explosion. This is just wow. Like I said, he looks great from the front. If you pose him from the dead front, you're fine. But he's got too many glaring issues for me to be like, oh yeah, amazing, blah, blah, blah. His transformation's not terrible, but it ends up with this, and the fact that he cracked on me really pissed me off. Now, number 3 is not necessarily because it's a bad figure, but the fact that it's a masterpiece figure, and it's this, and it's boring, puts it on the list. So here we have MP51 RC. As a figure in and of itself, it's not bad. But this is a masterpiece. And this just feels like I forgot what line it was. I think I want to say the Thrilling 31, upscaled and updated a little bit. Because, I mean, it looks like RC, but it doesn't look like RC from the cartoon. It looks like a up-res Chug figure. And I don't want that from a masterpiece. As Nightbird, this mold is probably going to be a lot more fun, because Nightbird's not a character I care about. But RC deserved better than this. Number 2 is... oh, man. This figure... this says it all. MP09 Rodimus Convoy / Rodimus Prime. Ambitious idea for the time. Piss poor execution. The gun doesn't stay together really at all. Like, I got a pin coming out of it as we speak. The transformation can break the figure. You can break the figure just by transforming it. The gun's actually falling apart right now. I'm looking at it. It's actually falling apart. Ugh. Like, the spring gimmick is just bad. He doesn't look particularly great in his Rodimus Prime mode. His Hot Rod mode doesn't look bad, and his vehicle mode for Rodimus Prime actually looks really cool. But Rodimus Prime himself, as we're looking at his crotch this whole time, isn't anything to write home about. Like, his hands are small, his proportions are kind of wonky. I mean, he's in scale, so if you need a Rodimus Prime, it's a reason to get him, but no. Just no. And last and most definitely least, you fucking knew this was coming. Whoever makes a bottom 5 masterpiece list or a bottom masterpiece figures list, this is #1 on their list every time. And the fact that it's this character makes it even more disappointing. Oh, screw it. MP05 Megatron. Oh my god, is this thing horrible. This is the one figure on this list I can't find anything redeemable about. I mean, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. He's ugly. He can't pose. His transformation sucks. This is a disgusting, disgusting figure. I can't stand it. I only bought it for completion's sake. That pretty much describes how I feel about him in a nutshell. I actually keep him on this fucking stand. I can't believe I'm cursing this much in my video. I'm sorry. But I keep him on this fucking stand because he can't stand, and I can't stand him. I can't stand looking at him. I don't want it, but I keep it because it's a completion's sake. MP01 is way better than him. If you want a Megatron, you get MP36. Only get him if you are a masochist and you hate yourself. This figure is awful. I can't find, and even, I tried to tell myself at the time he was a good figure. I tried. And then I actually got him in hand. Oh my god. This thing is nasty. I'm sorry. But this figure truly makes me rage. MP36 is a much, much better version of Megatron. The Combiner Wars Leader Class Megatron's a better version of Megatron than this. The G1 Megatron is better than this. That's sad because G1 Megatron's kind of ugly. But I can't, this figure's making me mad. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And, I'll be back with something more positive next time. Take care.